and plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got a man downfield, it's Mims. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Mechie, the man in motion. On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. He completes this one to Mechie. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. Mims sent in motion here. Knicks now on first and 10. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. A first down throw for Knicks. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Knicks to throw. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Knicks now to throw it here on first down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll try to run it with Williams. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Off the play fake. Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Report. Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Middle.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Yeah. Alpha, sit on. Ready shot. Go ahead.
Now Jackson on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Marquise Bell up to make the stop. 2nd and 7. Here's a first carry for their running back.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he's going to be brought down on what will be a... Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Jackson now on second down. He's going to tuck it and go.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
On first down, here's Garendo. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Come on, Doc. 13. Out.
Play action now. Jackson. That is hard. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good, and the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action with Nix. Taken in by Gesicki. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Gesicki, the man in motion. Second down. Nix. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Gesicki, the man in motion. Throwing, Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw is Nix. Jacob Halleck, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. Returnable from his own 4. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot. It's hot.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Jackson. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third down, 3 to go. On the handoff, it's Garenda. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Shaheed in motion. 2nd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40.
Hey.
Jackson now. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
180. Go. Sit up.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He completes this one to Mechie. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Broncos.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the hole, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey,
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock to stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Now a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Nix gonna throw for it. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
With the score, Ravens 14, Broncos 7.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Shaheed now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run. Here's Garendo. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead.
Justin Tucker is the kickoff for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. A short game there to about the 22. 2nd down and 8. They'll throw. It's Nix. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On the carry, it's Williams. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Nix to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Shaheed now to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Off the play fake, Jackson. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point by Gay is good. The Broncos are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score a point. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, a run with Garendo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On 3rd down, here's Garendo. Fighting for the marker, he loses the football. The Broncos have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
He connects with Mims. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Second down. Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. Here's a 3rd and 10. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
1st and 10. Here comes Correndo. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Isaac Correndo. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. A 1st down throw for Nix. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the... We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing, Nix. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Denver first down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Throwing is Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Back to throw is Nix. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Finding space at the 40. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. They'll look to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll go with Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to have a Broncos first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Back to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he will go all the way. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Broncos are able to cut into the deficit. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Garendo. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll go again with Garendo. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Second and 7. Now it's Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They motion a receiver right. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Change it. Cut.
Again, it's Jackson. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Report.
Jackson up top again. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
They'll run. And the defense rallies to the ball, brings them down at the 5. It's 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards brings up 4th and goal.
No, we changed it.
Now, Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Mims sent in motion here. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
19 Lions.
Nix now on 1st and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my whole cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and peak